So what you have is 4 sets of columns back here, all of which have varying degrees of damage.
When Delaware discovered early this month the columns of its 40-year-old I-495 bridge were tilting, the state moved fast. It immediately shut down a roadway used by 90,000 vehicles a day. Within 10 days, workers installed braces to support the columns.
The bottom line is we got it closed in time, no one was injured, and now we got to get it back open.
The emergency repair cost $2 million, with $18 million more needed to finish the job. The federal Department of Transportation is footing the bill.
We have projects all over the state that depend on that federal funding, and if that federal funding dries up, then those projects may have to be stopped.
That's a real risk confronting Delaware and the 49 other states. The Federal Highway Trust Fund, the nation's primary source for public road projects, has shrunk to $8 billion, and it could be drained by late August. One reason for the shortfall? The federal gas tax, which accounts for 72% of the Highway Trust Fund, has been stuck at 18 cents a gallon for regular fuel since 1993.
This is a national issue.
U.S. Transportation Secretary Anthony Foxx says unless Congress acts quickly to fix the fund, states will suspend summer construction plans.
We're expecting that by late June, maybe middle July, some of the states will already start to pull back projects and slow other projects down and even stop some.
That's because most states get a majority of their transportation funds from the federal DOT, from a low of 35% in Utah to a high of 98% in Rhode Island.
If the trust fund is not replenished, the gridlock in Washington is going to reach Main Street in America.
The I-495 bridge is one of 607,000 bridges in the U.S. 1 out of 9, or 67,000, are rated structurally deficient by the American Society of Civil Engineers.
We do have an infrastructure crisis. I would define it as an infrastructure deficit. It's been estimated in the trillions of dollars, and the problem is that we keep, even when we're at our most aggressive, we're talking about trying to just get the funding levels back to where they were last year.
2 senators, Democrat Chris Murphy from Connecticut and Republican Bob Corker from Tennessee, are proposing to increase the gas tax by 12 cents over the next 2 years. But that idea won't be considered until after lawmakers move to keep the Highway Trust Fund solvent this summer. Phil Mattingly, Bloomberg News, Washington.